Hi guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. Today I have an old Real Simple magazine from when I used to have a subscription. I thought I would pull this out and make it into a video today because it's kind of like fall themed and we're coming up on that. This is from November of 2022. Obviously I did not write this magazine. I just wanted to look at the yummy pictures and maybe get some ideas for recipes and stuff like that, since it's not quite Thanksgiving time yet. So maybe I can find something in here that I want to cook and you can find something that you might want to. So let's just open it up and give it a try. That looks delicious. Cocktails for a crowd. Usually the table of contents is something that I skip. That way we don't know what's coming up, because I like to be surprised. And letter from the editor. Sometimes I feel like magazines are mostly ads, especially these days. Contributors, look who helped us make our magazine. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. The bee has changed a lot since I was a kid. But this is one of my favorite foods. Favorite cereals growing up. I don't know why. Stuff we love section. It says for self-care, home care, and all other cares. So this looks like stuff for hosting. Cute little arrangement of glasses, little vases. Everything's a different color, but all kind of coordinates. Like a purple, amber color. The vase looks like it might be green. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this idea of stuff coordinating but not being an exact match. There's some more things to choose from. So the mismatched set of glasses. We have some pretty candles here. Silverware and gold. That would be really pretty because it's fall. Like more darker, muted colors. Book list. They always have some top picks for books. Because this is like a almost 3-year-old issue of this magazine. These might be books you guys have already read. It says, Anywhere You Run, We All Want Impossible Things, Demon Copperhead, Fatty Fatty Boom Boom. I don't know what that's about, but that's a great title. And Signal Fires. Signal Fires sounds familiar to me. Clever items to make your life easier. We have some hiking boots. Big Kids Ridge Flex waterproof boot. Burning Love. What does this say? It says that they're steel tapers. You soak the bottom in a clean burning oil, and then you can relight them thousands of times. Wow, that's pretty cool. Expensive. It's called Wiley Signature Sets, and they're $65 from Everlasting Candle Company. Here we go. Recipes. This is what I was looking for. I love a good recipe. Oftentimes, recipes can be made into a gluten-free version, or a dairy-free version. So if you are either one of those things, I'm personally gluten-free. I'm not 100% dairy-free, but I am like, I don't know, I would say I'm like 65% dairy-free. Sometimes I eat it, sometimes I don't, and like not in a big quantity. So what is this? We have pumpkin bread here, and then they turned it into a trifle. I've never seen a pumpkin bread trifle. That looks delicious. I love pumpkin bread. This is one of my favorite things about fall. I find lots of recipes on Pinterest as well. Yum. This is very interesting. I think I would try it. Genius Beauty. What is this? Eyebrow Razor by Rye. Huh. I guess it probably makes your eyebrows big and fluffy. Help for hard days. What is this? It says vitamin packed. It's better than regular conditioner. That's a Pantene booster. I've never heard of that. Instant eye opener. It's called Kohl Eyeliner in the Brights. $20 each. I like the blue. Better ways to retinol. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm not moisturizing enough, but every time I do use retinol, which it used to only be like once or twice a week, and now it's not at all. Like I feel like it increased the texture of my skin and made it look worse, like specifically my forehead. So I've been using like straight up vitamin E oil every night all over my face after I wash my face and get all my makeup off. I've been using like straight up vitamin E oil. I don't know if you guys know in the comments, like it's not wrinkles. I don't have wrinkles, knock on wood. It's just like more texture to my face. I don't know if that means like I didn't moisturize enough or what. In love with olive. My room is this color. The room that I'm literally sitting in is almost olive green. This one's a little more olive. I like that color. It's pretty. Especially as an accent color. Like instead of black or brown or beige or white, sometimes, throwing in an accent color that feels neutral like this is really pretty. It also feels like nature. Kooky candles. It says you can turn a regular tapered candle into a funky one, soak them in hot water for 10 minutes, and then bend and twist them into shape. What? That's cool. I've never heard of that before. I like these ones. I like this one. That's a cool shape. It's like all one piece, but it's two places to light it. These just look pretty, like on a table. These ones look like salt and pepper shakers. Chocolate brown is a color to try. I don't know about now. Again, this magazine is 2022. My personal opinion, if you like it, wear it. Like everything that's in style and out of style and in style and out of style, it's all regurgitated. It's all stuff that was cool and now it's not, and it will be again. So if you like brown, wear brown. That is a very cool watch. I would not wear the fuzzy hat though, I don't think. These bags, I think they're kind of still in style. Very early 2000s, late 90s. Do you love your dog too much? No way. It says just kidding. Look at the little baby. Is that a pug? A pug puppy? Oh my gosh. So cute. Brush up your blush. Okay. Pretty. I love this color. This is just like dusty rose, like neutral. When I like can't decide like how to do my makeup or what I want to do, I have a blush that's like this color, and I just put a little bit on my cheeks and my eyes, some mascara, and then I go. Healthy looking cheekbone chiseling blush techniques. They say if you want your face to look fuller, hold on, let's go back to this girl's face. If you want your face to look fuller, put your blush like right here under your eye. And if you want your face to look more angled and like younger kind of, you put your blush from like right here up. So that's kind of what I do, because I don't need help making my face look rounder. I already have fluffy cheeks. That sounded inappropriate, sorry. Test your immunity smarts. No thanks. I don't like talking about being sick. It makes me feel like I'm gonna get sick, so I'm just skipping it. Is that upgrade worth it? Probably not. Whatever it is. Probably not. So many ads. Not enough recipes. Look, this is all an ad. Things to know. Foolproof Thanksgiving. Alright. It says issue, you're working with just one oven. You know, like most people. I only have one oven. Cooking this massive meal in one day requires superhuman endurance and advanced degree logistics. Honestly, cooking more than one thing at a time does take practice. Like, I love my husband, but he doesn't know how to do it. I can, but he doesn't. The turkey's still frozen. Put that thing in a pan of hot water or cold water. You'll be fine. The gravy tastes meh. It says you can stir in soy sauce or fish sauce. Huh. After dinner, the kitchen looks like it was hit by a gravy tornado. Just wash some stuff and let other stuff soak. It's gonna be fine. Oh, wait. It says that you have vegan guests, gluten-free, or keto. It says, make sure you know about your crowd's dietary restrictions. It says, serving 2 hearty vegetarian dishes will cover. But if there's more than one vegan, make those dishes totally plant-based instead. It doesn't say what to do if they're gluten-free like I am. That's rude. But honestly, most stuff, if you're gluten-free, a lot of stuff on Thanksgiving you can have. You have to be careful of gravy and like stuffing because it's made out of bread. But usually like mashed potatoes, like real mashed potatoes made with real potatoes, real butter, real cream, or like milk mixed in, those are gluten-free. The turkey is usually gluten-free unless you stuffed something up it or you marinated or coated it in some kind of, seasonings that aren't gluten-free. There's stuff for us to eat. Your countertop appliances deserve TLC. That's true. It says coffee maker first. I have to clean my coffee maker. Thank you for reminding me. I feel judged now. What does it say? The dish on awkward dinner conversations. Oh, they talk to a neuroscience researcher. That's fun. Huh. It says, why are we bad at this? Are you guys bad at dinner conversation? I'm not bad. I think that it's funny. Like, I am an introvert, but I can become socially extroverted to make things not awkward, because what makes my anxiety worse than being around people is for things to be too quiet or too awkward, like just sitting there. So then I usually end up talking the most. That's cute. This is kind of what I want to do because my dining room is small, and oftentimes with our schedules, like I make dinner, but sometimes like it's just me and the kids, or my husband's not there, or we decide to watch a TV show together as a family. So then we're in the living room, not at the table, but we're still eating together. And when my house is already small, I live in a very small house, almost a tiny house, but not quite. So when my house is already small, I don't need a big table. My current table sits 6 or 7, depending on how tiny you are. It's too much. I like her. She's funny. I'm afraid to read too much because I don't want to get in trouble. I did not write any of this. I totally just started having a coughing attack out of nowhere. See, I said I didn't want to talk about getting sick, right? Budding businesses. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm afraid of reading too much because I don't want to get in trouble for reading something that I didn't write. Ever since I monetized my channel, and I don't have commercials or any ads on my channel. When I say I monetize my channel, I just mean like if you go to my page, I have that little like super thanks symbol, so you can basically like give me a tip if you want to. So I'm not getting rich, but I'm very aware of making sure that I respect, the people who create these magazines. I'm not taking credit for this. I'm just trying to enjoy it. And speaking of which, trying to find some yummy food. Citrus spice cranberry sauce. Yum. I don't mind cranberry sauce, but I kind of just like it to the side. I don't eat it with the meat. But I've also never tried it really as an adult, so maybe I would like it. Oh my god, yum. That's my favorite part. What's your favorite food in Thanksgiving? Because mine is this. And it looks like they zhuzhed it up with some mustard, sour cream, and cheese. Pomegranate dressing. Yeah, it's potatoes, cheddar cheese, sour cream, mustard, and butter. Just like a skinny girl, like light snack. Just kidding. Yum. That looks delicious. I would eat that. What's the citrus? There's lemon juice. There's garlic. Oh, there we go. It's oranges. Navel orange, blood orange, or mandarin orange, and Parmesan cheese. I like a little orange in my salad. There's a sandwich place near me, and they make like a little side salad, and it looks a lot like that, and they put mandarin oranges in it. Yum. Oh my gosh. Yum. Oh my gosh. I'm hungry now. This looks delicious, you guys. What is the creamy part? Let's see. Okay, they're using an urban garlic soft cheese, spinach, Parmesan cheese, heavy cream. There it is. And the crumbs are Ritz crackers. Yum. Everything dinner rolls. It looks like they really did use everything seasoning, huh? Yep. 2 tablespoons of everything bagel seasoning. How easy. You spray already cooked dinner rolls. Put a little butter, salt, and then you sprinkle it and you pop them in the oven for a little bit. How easy is that? Then you take them out and it looks like you bake something. Does anyone remember Semi-Homemade with Sandra Lee, I think her name was? This is the kind of thing that she would do. And you take them out and someone would be like, wow, you baked these beautiful dinner rolls? And you're just like, yeah, sure. But you didn't. Cocktails for a crowd. My mom used to do this when I was a kid, and we would have potlucks. She would use the bundt pans for cakes, and she'd put like fruit and juice, and she'd like freeze it, And then she'd get a big punch bowl and put more of the same kind of juice and then flip it out like that. And it slowly melts. And it just makes it look pretty. It makes it look like a party. Look at that. Ginger apple tart tatin. Yum. It's Gala apples or Granny Smith apples. Then it's just sugar, butter, salt, ginger, puff pastry, which is hard to find when you're gluten-free, trust me, and ice cream. The way that I would go to town on that, I'm telling you, lately I've been on such a kick where I like fruity desserts. Oh, this is cute. What makes my turkey day? Oh, cute. Singing together with your family. Being the one that bakes the pies. I have been baking since I was, God, like maybe 10. I love baking. I prefer to bake over cook. I've never tried a pie. Would you guys like to see me fall on my face? I'll do it. I will make a video. I don't know how ASMR it will be because I'll probably be cussing. I'm not gonna lie. But I would do it. I would make a pie video. Try to make a pumpkin pie or apple pie. Apple pie. Yum. Oh, that's cute. It says that this family said that they watch the National Dog Show. That's like one of their like family things to do for the holidays. Ooh, be our guest. I'm not gonna lie, I have a small house, and one of the reasons why is because how do I put this nicely? Let's just say there's people in my family on my side and my husband's side that I don't want to stay in my house. So that's that. So we have a small house with only 3 bedrooms, one for us and one for each of our kids. No guest room on purpose. Ooh, I love this trunk. I love that. I wish I had a little space like that, like an entryway. I would just sit there and look out the window and spy on people. Sometimes I kind of want to get rid of my dining room table altogether and create like a little seating area. I told my husband that and he's like, where would we play board games? And I was like, I don't know. I love these light fixtures and I love this mirror too. That's pretty. This is a cool shower. I'm assuming this is glass, right? I wonder if it's individual like paneling. Is that metal? Is it painted? I'm not sure. I love this bathroom though. Black, white, gold. Pretty. Figs. Do you guys like figs? Figs are good for you, right? I think they are. Oh, look at that. Cheesy broccoli raw pizza. That looks delicious. Crispy cod with couscous and fennel. Yum. Yum to both of these. This looks delicious though. Oh my gosh. Chicken and pasta. I just made pasta with a meat sauce. Just did. I didn't make the sauce from scratch. I like buy the sauce. I buy the sausage. I brown the sausage. And then with the sausage and all of the fats that come off the sausage, like a good Italian sausage, I pour the pasta sauce in. I let it simmer for like a long time on low so all those fats and juices get mixed together. Then I top it with like a little bit of parm. Then I put it on whatever noodles we have. So good. So good. It's like the only way my daughter will eat pasta. No, I'm not Italian. That's why I buy it in a jar. Yum. Look at this one. Bacon and charged Dutch baby. This is like a cast iron, right? What is it? It's charred. It's flour, milk, eggs. There we go. I was like, what's the component to put it together? Eggs. Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, sour cream. Looks delicious. Oh, This is what my husband would eat. Yes, ginger beef and green beef stir fry. Yep. That's delicious. They have chili garlic sauce, sesame oil, ginger, the green bean sesame seeds on top. Yum. Such a quick, fast, healthy, easy dinner. I would just say, for me personally, I try to buy low sodium soy sauce, which is exactly what they say. So get the one that's like 40% less sodium. Do yourself a favor. Never had butternut squash. I don't think I've ever eaten it in any form. Isn't that weird? Is that weird? I don't know. It looks delicious though. I would eat it. I would try it. Oh, we're at the end, guys. The end. Should you ask guests to take off their shoes? Yeah. When I lived in an apartment, and I had children that were small enough to crawl on the ground, we took off our shoes. And what I did is I left like a really cute shoe caddy right by the door with shoes in it. And then when I answered the door, I was always barefoot or in socks. So then the person who's coming to my house would be like, "Would you like me to take off your shoes?" And then I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes, please. I have a baby that's old enough to crawl." And people would usually oblige. So, but if people didn't offer, then I usually wouldn't make them because it's awkward. So I don't know what your answer is, but that's mine. Anyways, you guys, I did see some pretty yummy recipes in here that I'm gonna have to probably go back. I love this roll idea. How simple. Look how pretty that looks now that we know what it is. And that salad. It's all about the dressing. I gotta go back and read this, I think, and see what's on it. But maybe you got a little bit inspired for Thanksgiving or really for any meal. Like that stir fry looked delicious and it has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. If you want to see more from me, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost to my year goal of how many subscribers I was hoping to get by the end of the year. I'm already almost there and it's only August. So I want to say thank you for the growth for my channel. I really appreciate all of you. And I will see you next time. Bye.